Gifted stylist, visionary fashion editor, and fervent patron of emerging talent, Isabella Blow was a fixture in the fashion industry and would become both a champion and muse of designers like Alexander McQueen and Philip Treacy. Following her tragic death in 2007, fellow fashion collector Daphne Guinness purchased her friend Issy's extraordinary wardrobe. In 2013, London's Somerset House opened Isabella Blow, Fashion Galore, an extensive showcase of the late fashion arbiter's eccentric style, expertly curated by Alistair O'Neill and Shonagh Marshall.
I archived the collection for Daphne Guinness before I worked here at Somerset House. I knew the pieces so well, so my role in it was very object-based, whereas Alistair's such a wonderful mind, was really brilliant at bringing the stories together into this amazing narrative. Isabella had an interesting career, obviously most known for her styling and working as fashion editor at magazines. Her first fashion job, per se, was working in a Galore boutique in Midlands, Texas, which seems quite unbelievable. After that, she moved to New York and worked with Anna Wintour. What we focused on in the exhibition most of all was her time at Tatler and the Sunday Times Style magazine, which were really important moments in fashion. She worked with the most wonderful photographers, designers obviously that she'd nurtured, and models that she'd found. It's something that Isabella's very famous for, alongside her work as a stylist and fashion editor, is what we call truffling for talent, her nurturing and discovering young, mostly British, but not always, designers, but bringing out the stories about Hussein Chalayan and Julia MacDonald, which are lesser known than the McQueen and Philip Treacy stories. Obviously, Isabella was of a very interesting family background. She was aristocratic. She came from this rich, rich history, and it was something that she played out a lot. It was something she liked to dine out on. And one of her most wonderful claims was, "You can date my family back to the time of the Black Prince in the Battle of Poitiers." And it was something she was really imbued with in everything she did, even her style. We decided to recreate the circular saloon, which is the centrepiece of Doddington Hall, which was Isabella's ancestral estate, her family home. This was something that we felt really magical, to be able to place Isabella back in the circular saloon. Also, we worked with the wonderful Shonagh, who's a brilliant set designer, and she worked with a mask maker to carve the image of Isabella's face. These are then masks placed on the mannequins. Shonagh also then hand-painted different makeup for each outfit. We have 11 outfits in this section, which are built up using images, mostly red carpet and social diary images of Isabella at events and at fashion shows. And we looked at shoes to hats and everything in between, being a real ode to her style. Isabella really didn't wear or style or work with people that weren't her friends. She created this real creative hub, all of which were personally very strong relationships with Isabella. That would be great if people re-celebrated that sense of spontaneity and working together, because sometimes in today's fashion industry it all gets very corporate and business-led, and it's nice to really explore that.